Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to repair your air pad. I picked this up the other day from REI, and they let me know it had a couple leaks in it. That's why it was in the garage. But this is kind of a good way to get a air pad that you might want to use for backpacking on the cheap. Really simple to fix. All I did was I blew it up, and then I put it in my pool, and I found the leaks. And then what I did, I should say, is I went ahead and just marked it with a black marker where the pinholes were. I mean, it's very small holes. Again, just like right there. And then I picked up some of this stuff right here. This is tenacious tape repair patch from Gear Aid. And basically, you just take one of these, stick it right on there after you kind of clean it up. You can cut them down smaller to size. The thing is, you want to kind of keep them in a circular, because square edges or sharp edges will catch on clothing and stuff like that. A lot easier, and it'll peel up faster. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just clean this spot real fast with some maybe like a really light abrasive cleaner, and then take the pad, stick it on there, press real firm, let it sit for about an hour, blow it up, and I'll be done. So go ahead and show you guys this process in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm going to use this Purell wipe. It's one of those hand sanitizing wipes, and this will just get rid of all the impurities on the fabric. And then I'll just go ahead and take one of the tapes, stick it right on there, press it in real firm, and let it sit for about an hour. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just stick this pad right here, press real firm, and I'll be good to go. I'm not gonna cut it any smaller, because to me that's a pretty good size, and it allows it to actually bend a little better. So this is kind of a hard crease area, and the more surface area you have, the less likelihood that air would escape anywhere. Because if I just cut it to like that small pinhole size right there, I mean, there's no way that's gonna stay with all the constantly bending and folding of this fabric. All right, so basically how I did this is I pressed from the middle and worked my way out, and then I did small circular rotational as I made them bigger and bigger to really press the patch into the fabric and really work out all the bubbles that can happen during the process. Also, I used my other hand and stretched the fabric like this as I did this. That way there wouldn't be any creases, so you can see that everything pretty much laid flat on this. So that's about it, and I'll go ahead and do the other side now, and then in about an hour I'll test it and see how it goes. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got it really firmly pressed in. It's almost like invisible. That's how you know you did a really good job of getting it in, because if it wasn't, you would still see some like whiteness around the area. Now, one reason why I used the Purell wipe also was you don't want any oils on your hands to touch this sticky pad, because the oil will prevent the adhesive from adhering pretty well to this nylon. Also, what you want to try to avoid is these like little ridges right here like this that run along this seam area, which is part of the air cell system, because the leak will find a way out. So you really want to try to make sure you press all this area in as tight as possible. Other than that, looks like everything's good to go, so we'll go ahead and blow up and see how it works. Alright, so as you can see, pad's holding air now, no leaks. Both sides seems to be working pretty well. There's the other side over here. Again, like I said, you can see where I'm just getting on the other side. You can see where this ridge is. That's what I was telling you to worry about, because that is going to be your problem area. But other than that, as long as the rest of this area is locked in pretty well, you shouldn't have any leaks from that point forward. So I hope this helped you guys.